Hello everyone, the real Minor School here. And giant review for adult today with the 6-inch Godzilla Evolve, the 6-inch Kong with Beast Glove, 6-inch Godzilla with Heat Ray, 6-inch Skar King, and 6-inch Simo. So without further ado, let's take a look at Eeny, meeny, money, mo, gotta take about $12, let it go, you or not. Yeah, let's get the disappointing one out of the way. Let's before we go over this nerd, let's go over his packaging. Only time I'll go over the packaging because it's all the same. So at the front of the box, you got Godzilla, Kong, the new Empire, this horrible design, Kong, Godzilla with Heat Ray, Playmates Toys, side of the box, same thing. On the back of the box, Heat Ray Godzilla, last 6-inch figure I need, besides the repaints. Actually, I'll probably show the back of the boxes. Harness the awesome power of Godzilla's thunderous roar, devastating tails. As the king of the monsters, battles other titans to maintain the rule. And, yeah. Let's go over his accessories. So, going over accessories, you have a new beam effect accessory, which is always new, nice. Only good thing about this figure, yeah, it actually looks like Atomic Breath. I won't go grab the old one. So bringing in a comparison, here's the old Genie K Heat Ray beam effect, and compared with the new one, this one is leagues better. The darker blue is a nicer touch. Yeah, overall, this is much more better. Now, let's get into the figure. My camera will focus on him. This was the GXK figure I was the least excited for. It's literally just a remold slash retool slash repaint of the GXK mold. How you can tell this is, if I can find the slit. He's the only one that can do battle damage. And his dorsals, slide over, or appear to be the same. Yep, they are the same dorsals as the Radio Tower Goji from the first wave of GBK figures, which is sad. I don't own it, but apparently this tail is from the Supercharged Godzilla. But yeah, I'm not putting that back on. I'm not bothering with it. Articulation, I guess. Hinge at the jaw, slight swivel at the head, rotation at the arm, rotation at the leg, fold 360 the foot, and a ball thrown at the tail. I won't bother going over detailing. I've reviewed this figure on another channel, so if you just go watch the Tokuzilla reviews, I reviewed this figure already. So yeah, overall, 2 out of 10. Only good thing about it is the beam. I mean, the paint scheme's alright. Just not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. But yeah, let's move on to Kong. First, we're going to go over Kong's box. Read that if you want. Same old, same old. So before I go over the figure, I will say funny story. I own 2 of these. Do not ask me why. Feel free to ridicule me in the comments. Yeah. So going over accessories, he comes with the hybrid heave, I believe is what it's called. I don't know. I don't care. It's just a new heave. No painting on the cockpit. Detailing. Mechanical detailing looks fine. So let's go over Kong. Bring in the monkey himself over here. And boy, oh boy. I thought the giant Kong was impressive. He's much better. His detail. Oh, I can't gush over him enough. So let's start with detailing. So taking a look at his Beast Glove, all the nice mechanical detailing is incredible. I wish the brass parts were painted kind of like Giant Kong. But hey, it's a $10 figure. What do you expect? The H242 on it. The numbers, it's all really nice. The mechanical detailing is incredible. That's not just limit everything else. The fur detail is a big improvement over the Kong mold from the GVK line. He obviously has a slimmer arm build. Yeah, overall, he has way more detail. Sadly, he does not have torso articulation. I thought he did. It's not going to break him. So, yeah, only minor complaint is the back of the teeth. I don't know if you can see this or not. The back of the teeth aren't painted, so it's a bummer, but it's a $10 toy. Made for kids, so I don't know what else you would expect from it. Let's go over articulation, shall we? It looks like he has a ball joint at the head, but I'm not going to risk it. So he has a swivel at the head. The ball joint systems in his arms can go out that far, in that far. And also at the side rotation. I mean, I guess you can get it in side to side. Arm has a hinge. Unlike the Giant Kong, it does have a slight swivel. Nothing at this hand. This hand has a swivel though. Nothing at the waist, just a seam line. Sorry guys. Swivel at the leg, hinge, and a hinge. And let's bring in the, because I didn't get Kong with fighter yet, but here he is with the only other standard Kong from the GVK line, the Kong with battle axe. And you can tell the improvements they made on this mold. It looks a lot better. And no, he can hold the axe. I'm sorry, I tried in a call with my friends Arter and the other nerds. But yeah, let's get this guy out of here. Overall rating for Kong, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. He is a really good figure. I highly recommend you get him. So let's move on to Goji Evolved. I'm not going to bother with his box. His box literally says the same thing as Heat Ray Goji. But let's move him aside and go over his accessory. He comes with a brand new beam effect, which it's red. It's red, I promise. There. Very nice. The beam outline is way better than the... Again, I don't have my Battle Mecha Godzilla's beam anymore. I'm sorry. Lost it during the move. But yeah, it looks a lot better. And how you attach it is, I'm going to spoil articulation for y'all. Open the jaw. You want to make sure you align the peg properly. And voila. Now you have Evolved Goji shooting his beam at Skar, King Kong, or Shimo. Or whatever kaiju you want him having in the fight. So, it's not this way. I'm actually going to go over detailing because unlike the disappointment of Heat Ray Goji, he is a whole new mold. At least as far as I can tell. So, zoom in on this boy. So, detailing on the body is really nice. All the scaling. Moving to the underbelly. Got the nice Monster vs. Godzilla detailing. The groin. Up to right here. My camera will focus. Focus! Focus. Focus. Up to right here, it's not painted, and a nice brownish, tannish. The detailing on the head is incredible. The head looks a bit weird. Looks like you got a dunk. Hold on. Looks like bonk. Yeah. I probably will edit in the bonk sound effect. But only bummer is the arm, Dagomizers, whatever you want to call, aren't painted, unlike the giant one. His claw, fingernails are painted. The arm detailing is nice and scaly. The legs have the same monstrous detailing you would expect. The spines, the translucent red spines, are beautifully detailed. The tail looks very nice, especially the maggot. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that word. All right, let's get over articulation. So as you saw, jaw hinge, slight swivel at the head. Arms is a full 360. Leg can kick that for forward, that for back. Swivel at the foot, and a ball joint at the tail. Same articulation as every Monster vs. Godzilla figure to come from Playmates. Overall score, 4 out of 5, not 4 out of 5. 8 out of 10. The head, the paint, especially on the eye, looks goofy. So, let's go over Skar King. Go ahead and read this if you want. The tyrannical ruler of the Kongs himself, Skar King, and this figure's really good. I am definitely excited to get giant Skar King. So yeah, accessories, whiplash, just looks weird, I know, but there's a peg right here. If you come to the hand right here, just plugs in all the way, and now he's whipping some monkeys. Cause yeah, the thing Monsterverse totally needed was slavery. Get back to work. Get back to work. Okay, so moving on to detailing. This figure's detailing is amazing. All the fur, the fleshy skin tone, war paint on him is amazing. I can't gush over this figure enough. He might be my second favorite so far of the 6-inch figures of the line that isn't Kong. That might change when I get Zuko. So yeah, that's detail. Detailing gets a solid 8 out of 10 for me. I just wish it was a bit better on the head. But yeah, let's go articulation. So, hinge at the leg, swivel, hinge, basic Kong movement, swivel. But what's surprising is there's a diaphragm joint. This is the third most posable Playmates Godzilla figure ever. Giant, Zuko being the most posable from what I've seen, and Giant Skar King being more posable than this Skar King because he has a ball joint at the head. Alright, overall, 10 out of 10. Very good figure. Find him, get him. He's really good. You're missing out if you don't get this figure. Alright, let's go over the last figure, Shimo. Go ahead and read that if you want. I just realized her box is different than the other boxes. Meh. And before we go over this lovely lady, let's go over her accessory. The Frostbite Blast. And this was I thought this was the same mold as the Evolved Goji's beam, but it's not. And how you put it in her mouth. Alright, and then you just shove it in her mouth. Make her put it deep into her throat. Voila, now you have her shooting Frostbite Blast. So yeah. It's a big figure for $10, that's for sure. Let's go over detailing. So I'm definitely getting to all of the figures. I have a bad problem. I'm not even excited for the movie. But there's detailing. It's just hard to pick up because it's a pure white figure. But the detailing, especially on the head, the detail on the head alone is better than the entire Heat Ray Goji figure. I know, I'm sorry, I keep ragging on that figure. It's just like a bit underwhelming. And wasn't excited for that figure at all. I'm sorry. But, dude, the detailing, the eye, autism eyes. But yeah, that's her spikes, all of the detailing on her arms, her tail. It's an amazing figure. That's why I'm excited to get the 2-pack one that has better paint. Well, without further ado, articulation. There's a ball joint at the neck. Look up that far, look down that far, side to side. Jaw can open. Oh. Arm can. Alright, so I'm gonna have to back up for this one. Her arms can go out that far, in that far. Rotation at her foot. These back legs don't do that, but rotation at the foot and a ball joint at the tail. So she's just a quadruped kaiju. Well, you can make her even taller. I like to hold her hands in. And now she's even bigger. So let's lift up the tripod. Yeah, she's huge. For comparison, here's Evolved Goji. But yeah, we'll do size comparisons in a bit. Overall, for Shimo, she's alright. I would rather y'all get the 2-pack with Evolved Goji. Even though that figure sucks, just get the 6-inch one. But she's still a really good figure. 9 out of 10. What is with playmates and giving their Gojis horrible articulation? Okay, so I'm going to throw in a curveball. I'm going to review Battle Skar King as well. It's back in the box. Boo-hoo, don't care. My god, is he ugly. So, let's just get articulation out of the way, because he doesn't have enough. Swivel out the arms, swivel out the legs. Basic battle roars, what do you expect? Detailing's alright for a battle roar. Rubbery face, it's gonna disintegrate over time. The whip is not detachable. The paint is mediocre. Get the 6-inch Skar King, he's much better. But let's button. Overall, 4 out of 10. The Battle Roar figures are mediocre anyways. So let's do size comparisons before I give my overall thoughts. Battle Roar Skar King with Battle Roar Mechagodzilla and Battle Roar Godzilla. He's still objectively the best Battle Roar figure we've gotten. For Skar King with the 6-inch nerds. The Godzilla with Heat Ray next to the Godzilla with Radio Tower. Here's Evolved Goji with Radio Tower Goji. Here is Kong with Beast Glove and Skar King with Kong with Battle Axe. Lastly, here is not Battle Roar, 6-inch Skar King with Whiplash and Shimo with Frostbite Blast next to Battle Mechagodzilla. Overall, some of these 6-inch figures can be hit or miss. Looking at you. Yeah, I highly suggest you get figures like Skar King or Battle Glove Kong. Heck, even Shimo. So this has been your buddy, your friend, Real Minus Goji, signing out. Peace, my friends. By the way, Minus Goji still slams this Godzilla. I don't want to hear it. Like, he victimizes all of them. Cry me a river in the comments, please. Adios, amigos.